new story beat fit the story perfectly. had a new beat for the story.
Okay, so make sure that when we reach this destination, the murder site, we don't trigger the same scenario. So, not here, but here. We're not gonna summon the ritual, we're gonna do something else. Okay, so let's go. Mr. Alan Wakey. Some batteries. We have a mystery here, but I never managed to. Save, just to be sure.
Alan, wake. I'm lost in the dark.
So we go to here and we activate another scenario. Let's see if we trigger the same it will die again. Let's see. Save.
The dark presence. Fuck! 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 Fuck!
Whatever.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone. The tunnel was open now. I could get through. The dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
Yeah, so Alan Wakey, he's the bearer of light. Who are the heroes of the light? Well, it seems that he created this world he's actually in right now. So maybe he's also the creator of darkness, not only the light. Started following the light only after he had seen the darkness that what he had created. This nightingale, yes. Back at the forest.
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key. Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Mount Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I'd lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
End of part. Okay. Let's hear the song maybe. Is there a song? Yeah.
Some say that it lives forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it lives forever, this road. Some say that it lives forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it lives forever, this road. I can see you there, but you don't see me anywhere. I'm right in front of you, I'm right here on this winding road. What are you looking at? Is it your face on a pane of glass? 'Cause somehow this window becomes a trap on this winding road. Will it ever let me go? Forever I am fading to black. Forever I am circling back, just to fall into this trap. This winding road.
Okay, Mr. Alan Wake, let's solve your mystery. Here's Mr. Nightingale here. Mini map. Oh, we're here, murder site. board? Nope. Guess not. So let's go in this direction. The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last, with the terror of the light and the shadow last, the third.
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me?
The writer
No.
of the first word, not the writer of the last. With the third of the light and the shadows cast, the third eye now open to project the night. Now is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. Sounds like revenge, maybe, or preparation for something. It's not clear for me. We had an echo here.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
Spooky. Spook me up, Mr. Sam Lake. In case you're wondering what concrete and iron looks like, it looks like complete hell. Because it was designed that way. Okay, so they're back
The station had changed. I was closer now.
Enters again here. Okay, so we have to go to the street level. Yeah,
My right. Writing is the key. Art is the key to find my way out of the dark place. I can't forget this. Don't fucking forget this. I'm in the dark place. I'm outside time and space. Outside reality. This is real. A nightmare dimension. An ocean of darkness. Remember, its dark energy can make art come true. Make dreams and nightmares come true. Yes, I can use this. I need to use this. Hungry, monstrous things out there, wanting to stop me, to devour me, become me. Oh no.
okay. Supplies. I don't know if I should activate this light shift. It's already active. So a little bit this way. Can't save anything yet. The tower. Okay, so let's go to the tower.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape. Time loses meaning here. How long have I been trying to escape? Long enough for Alice to think I'm dead.
Loving memory of Alan Wake, 1977-2010. That makes it 33 years old. 33. An author and a husband. So So remember, 32 construction, even system 32, 33 computers. 33 computers. Where are the computers? I hear a phone. Where are the computers? Where are they? 32 construction, 33 computers. 32 construction, 33 computers. Where is the tower, man?
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
But where here? Computers.
Hey, Alan. Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will...
Wait, hello?
So remember, guys and gals, what we're fighting here. So the universe is over 75% dark energy. You see the dark place, the dark energy. Well, it permeates the universe we supposedly live in, and we must fight it. Mr. Alan Wake must fight the dark presence, the dark energy. We didn't even take into account the dark matter thing. So, what are we fighting? And can we win? Let's see. Parliament Tower. It looks cool. Another echo.
Call, Major. Maybe he was a writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Nice. Is this the the Trump Tower? What is this? Empire State Building? What is this? It looks pretty cool. New York. Okay, let's go to the elevator. F. Computers. For some of us, computers are our only friends. So seeing Mr. Alan Wake die at the age of 30 is not good. Initiation 300.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Yep. Looks cool. Let's see. What is the? So what do we have here? We can go back to the elevator. We can only go through here.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
Phantoms. Exhibition posters. Big photos for exhibition.
Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Stalker. Another stalker reference. Okay. This is the way we came through. Okay, let's see what's.
This is the door to my study,
What is this?
where I wrote my books.
Oh,
This symbol wasn't here before.
yep. It's a nice symbol. Books, and they're pretty clean. They're pretty ordered. They look the same.
Alice's video camera.
Wow.
No memory card inside.
Yep. Maybe he was streaming gaming videos. Who knows? It's a giraffe. You see a giraffe. Number 169. CVZ. A bunch of flowers. And that's about it. Focal point of the dark place. These are films. Video art doc on a screen. I don't know what this is. So whatever. Can we use this? No, can't. Parliament Tower had manifested itself here, my home in New York. Full of trepidation, I went there. I was close to home, but in the dark place still. Reaching, not quite touching the apartment, of perfect echo of the real thing. I could sense Alice there. There were photos of Scratch haunting her, trying to get to her. He was ahead of me. I had to find a way to get home before he got to Alice. So there's two ways to learn programming and computers. Either by doing it, because you have a lot of time and you're doing projects like game development maybe, or watching tutorials.
Part 1. What was Alice working on?
Computers, computer games, or by working in this field. I prefer the first part, where you work on your own projects, if you are lucky, and if you ain't lucky, well, bad luck. So she was working on card 1. Let's see what's on the card. Let's see.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do, too, sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Well, he's Mr. Dark and she's Mr. Light, I guess. She's perfect and without sin. Scared of the big bad wolf, Mr. Alan Wakey.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
Mr. Sam Lake is skeptic.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people,
Yeah.
making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything, like darkness when night falls. But last time it...
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
It's insane. And there's so much of it. Have you ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness. Possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
Who's that clicker? I'm clicking right now. Am I the clicker? You hear the clicking?
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch.
It's here.
I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something? Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa. Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them.
Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
Wake has more information. I need to keep questioning him.
Okay, question.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult. The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
Is that in right?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Working for Scratch. Oh, where are the cases? More cases, where? Oh.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
There is an entity inside the darker place called the Dark Presence. Wake in the form of Scratch, the Dark Presence Wakes story wants to return to the world. No fucking name. Okay. Flashlight seems to weaken taken. Whatever. Inside the bright light saga facade line nothing. Okay. Rick was trapped in the dark place for 13 years.
Keep trying. Nope. Doesn't make sense.
Okay. But we still have something here, so what's... story.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
But you double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people. But you double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people. You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them. I remember writing an endless amount of pages, but when this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake.
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
Turn the world into a fucking nightmare. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form. Last time, it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded.
don't do ride-alongs. And if Scratch is after you, then so is the cult. We don't know who we can trust here.
Damn it, you are making a mistake.
Mm-hmm. I'll be sure to add that to the list.
I was back. I wasn't able to escape. A dark presence had stopped me. I had seen the title page of another manuscript. Return. I didn't remember writing it, but it felt familiar. Important. I had to find it.
Yeah.
No, that's not how this works. You're a civilian, and we don't do ride-alongs. And if Scratch is after you, then so is the cult. We don't know who we can trust here.
Damn it, you are making a mistake.
Hello, and welcome
Sure
to
to add that
Coffee
to the
World,
list.
Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park. All of our attractions are family-friendly and available to children of all ages, just like our coffee.
Okay, past favorite Deerfest quotes. Go.
The yarn puppet monstrosity. Hello, and welcome to Coffee World, voted Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park. All of our attractions are family-friendly and available to children of all ages, just like our coffee. So, take a sip of our Oh Dear Diner organic coffee and let the adventure begin! Hold on for dear life on the Espresso Express! Oh! Soak in some local history at the Huatari Well, where two serial killers once hid the disemboweled bodies of their murder victims. It's not haunted. Come join Mocha Moose and the goats at our amusement park petting zoo. Just don't share your coffee with the goats. Seriously, stop feeding our goats coffee. Seriously, it's not amusing. Take in amazing views from the Slow Roaster Ferris wheel. I can almost see the Watery Lighthouse trailer park. This is so much fun! And finish off at our beautiful gift shop where seniors and children under 10 receive a 9% discount on keychains and propane tanks. What?